folks. I wasn't really going to do any filming today because we've been on this trail many times before, different adventures. But kind of came unprepared today. Just hiking up the back area there. If you watch the forest harvest video. Oh, enough of me. The dogs. That's where we were. Went around a little different way and I found two new apple trees, two that I knew were there, and two new ones. One was pretty deep in the forest. I didn't bring any, wasn't expecting, I was expecting just to pick enough snacks that I would eat along the way, which I have already. I think I've already had 3 apples and 2 pears, or 1.5 pears, because half of it was spoiled. But anyway, 1 pocket full, 2 pockets full, 3 pockets full, 4 pockets full. The pears are on the top, which is coincidental but good. The pear trees were the last on this route. And the pears are softer than the apples. Like they're coming ripe right off the tree right now. I still had my stick there. It looked like somebody was there. There's a lot of pressed down grass and some of the areas that I had seen pears before, they either fell off or animals ate them or someone had been picking them. But as you can see, I got a few. I'm probably weighted down with about 6 or 7 pounds. That being said, those new apple trees that I found, one of them looked like it was completely untouched, except for the ones that have fallen off. And I had a couple apples off of it, and they were quite good. They're ready to go. So today's Tuesday. Tomorrow I'm out in a different area. But I am planning to be back on this trail just coming from the north side on Thursday. But what I'm going to do is instead of coming from the north side, I'm going to probably redo the same route that I'm doing right now and do a backpack harvest. That one apple tree that I said that looked was deep in the forest. Not even really a trail there, just something that the dogs and I had kind of carved out. And it's only about 10-12 feet tall, so a combination of picking off the lower stuff the animals haven't gotten already, and a bit of shaking, should be able to get a good amount of apples off of that. And the 2 apple trees that I know of that are right on a fairly well used trail. I actually saw someone a little while back with the dog. Like they're all hand picked. They're 8-9 feet high. So the only ones there are really high up. So maybe rethinking that, what I might do, because my picking tool, this has worked out quite well. I'm not going to try and make a new one because that one's really good. It's got, if you saw it on my previous video. It's actually a root. There's two of the roots sticking out like this. Oh, this is low. Whoa. Where'd they go? Yeah. And those two prongs on the root hook around the fruit, pop it off nicely. So I'm thinking what I might do is actually stick to the original trail walk, come back this way, and hit the pear trees first, and then grab my tool, carry it with me down to the apple trees. And then I'll just reorganize my backpack so the pears end up on top. That sounds like a better plan. I'm not going to be getting very many more of the Bartlett pears, the ripe ones anyway. I got about 6 or 7 of them today. But the rest of them are really high up. There's really not that many left. So it'll mostly be an apple quest on Thursday. Alright. So we're just going to watch these pups for a while. And then maybe we'll pick it up at the rest area in about 20 minutes for me, maybe 5 minutes for you. Where's your brother? Right there. Down the hole. I know, heard the commotion. Check it out. Check it out. There's a chipmunk right there, Milo. He's onto it. He's onto it. But it is gone, Milo. pace down a little bit there. Showed you all those pears that were all in my pockets here. Pears and apples. They're actually flopping around on my legs because those pockets are kind of low. And they weren't that heavy, but they're heavy enough that they're pulling my pants down. Although I have a belt on, it's kind of giving me a sore stomach. I figure it was either that last pear that I ate that I picked up off the ground, or those pears pulling my belt into my stomach. It's starting to get sore. So, I made a makeshift carrier here. I'll show you what I did. The sleeves of my coat, my jacket, just tied knots in them. There. You approve, Moose? Always curious what I'm doing. That's good. And I took the stuff out of my pants pockets and filled up the sleeves of my coat with all the fruit. The apple, I had to reorganize it because I put the apples on the bottom of the sleeve. Now I could just carry this instead of pulling it on my stomach. Stomach ache's gone away, so maybe I guess it was that pulling my belt into my stomach. Okay, so far so good. So here we are at the rest stop. Moosey. I just had a drink of water. Moose isn't really interested in it, so. It is Moose's second birthday today. Yes, it is. Moose is all grown up now. I was telling him this morning. Oh, I still didn't get my dog treats from Amazon yet. I have to stop at the grocery store. They back ordered on so many different dog treats. I don't know why. But I just got them some cheese. Must have slowed down a little bit the last little bit of the trail. I think he's getting hungry. Mozzarella. You should really chew that a bit, Moose. I guess your stomach will do the work. There you go. That's all I got. That's a pretty heavy snack though, so all done. Birthday boy. 2 years old now. I was telling him this morning. Puppy stuff is over, mister. We're all grown up now. He's looking at me like, yeah, I don't think so. He's pretty calm right now, though. Okay, we're not going to hang out here for too much longer. Just see if Moose wants to get a drink. Okay, ready to go. I also accidentally brought a bottle of Gatorade in my pocket. I usually just take a few swigs before I leave, and then when I get back, so I don't have to carry a bottle of Gatorade around. But 20 minutes in, I found that first apple tree. I went to go put stuff in my pocket. And it's full of a Gatorade bottle. It's alright, managing. My 10-pound coat hanging over my shoulder, full of fruit. needed it. I got my coat over my shoulder that I'm holding with one hand. I needed at least one hand to hold on to trees and stuff getting through that pass area so I don't wipe out. But yeah, I forgot, I'm wearing these shoes today. I don't normally wear shoes on these hikes, I wear boots. Better protection for your ankles and for twists and those types of things. But if you saw that last video, probably it's gonna need some editing, and this one's pretty simple. So this video will probably come out before the one from yesterday. But
hey guys,
we had some misadventures in the creek, and right at the water level was low, relatively low, and I made it across about 90%. Let's go. 90% of the areas that without getting a soaker. It was just that last little bit. I had to either had to backtrack for about 15 minutes, 10 minutes, or continue on to get to the shore, back up to the trail. So I kind of tried to tiptoe. So the water level was right at the edge of my low-cut boots. And with the dogs jumping around and that, whatnot, water got in my boots. So we did the last half hour with sloshy feet. But anyway, that's all in the either already posted or upcoming video. Something about apples and soakers, I think, in there. Anyway, the reason I mention that is when I got home, I ran my boots through the laundry machine, which has a cycle for that type of stuff, heavy duty or whatever. They're waterproof. But I hung them up to dry with a fan, and I'm going to reapply the waterproof coating, but they need to be really dry for that waterproof coating, waxy coating, to sink in and to melt into the leather. They're obviously not waterproof from the inside, so water got in that way. So I'll check them later, and if they're dry, then I'll get it on video showing what this product is and how it works. The thing I was going to do is break out my winter boots. They're high-cut winter boots, but I haven't even taken them out of the box yet. They were, I mentioned before, my previous Keen boots that I had, the soles came off of them in about 10 months use. It's not super heavy use. Probably going 8 to 10 kilometers a day all year round. Maybe, I don't know, I never even measured the distance. And stuff like this. So I believe they were defective. So anyway, I did manage to get a return on those boots. And I'd already purchased new 3/4 cut boots. I need them for winter hiking, or spring hiking rather. So those high cuts are still in the box, and I didn't want to break them out there today until I get a closer look at them, read the label about their waterproof rating, if there is such a thing, and whether I can use my wax waterproofing on them, because they're not, there's leather on them, but the material is like Therma something. They're rated to minus 40 degrees Celsius and all this stuff high cut, so I keep the snow out a bit. But they have areas that are on the surface of them. I'll show you when I break them out, that are like a clothy material, so I don't know how that's going to respond to the melting wax into it. But yeah, a little more babble than I thought I was going to get into today. Wasn't really planning on filming anything, but a few things came up, so whoa, that's the thing about like today's okay with these shoes because it's dry and it's not cold or anything, but they just don't have any traction. So we're here near the end. Try to get, oh, Milo's already in the water, good, because he was pretty dirty. Just following up there. Okay, boys. There's the creek. There's the bridge. I gotta get these boys on a leash for the walk across the bridge, just for safety. And that's about it for today. There you go.